Kid Rock rips Jay-Z, calling him a DEI hire by Roger Goodell. Take a listen.
I would think back 2016 when Colin Kaepernick took a knee, to protest, I think it was racial injustice and police brutality and everything that, he got a lot of people's panties in a bunch, self included. I did not agree with them, but nonetheless, he's got the right to speak his mind, do his thing. And Roger Goodell really had a real problem on his hand back then. And I think he was like, how do I get out of this and, keep making the tens upon millions of dollars a year that I make, in a predominantly male black league. So he goes like, well, maybe Jay-Z will do it, which nothing against Jay-Z. I respect him for his hustle and, his music. But it seems like there's a little bit of a DEI hire there going on, to kind of like, black guys love Jay-Z. And of course, I'm not that ignorant. I know a lot of us love Jay-Z, not just black guys. But in the league where he had this problem, it seemed like, we'll bring him in. And so, Jay-Z's not going to take that position of power and that money. So, then they convened in a not-for-profit league until, they quietly got rid of that tax exempt status at some point. So Roger did not have to disclose his salary. So he had all sorts of problems. So he brings in Jay-Z. What's Jay-Z going to do? He's going to do right by his base. That's where he had Kendrick Lamar last year. A lot of people didn't get. I respect Kendrick Lamar, but wasn't my cup of tea. And, then this year you're like, wow, they're going to double down. And to me, it was kind of just like another middle finger to conservatives, to the MAGA, crowd, to my base, to everything.
Kid Rock then addressed fake news media critics.
Alternative programming where they had a guy performing who, of course, throughout his career has preached the glories of having sex with underage girls and setting up escort services atop the Four Seasons. Cowboy.
Gotta love the haters. It's hysterical. They're talking about some song that was written years ago that's clearly tongue-in-cheek. I did it with my old protege, Joe C., God rest his soul, who looked like a very small child, although he was, 21 years old or whatever at the time. And we're doing this tongue-in-cheek thing, just having a good time. I mean, if we're going to go there, is somebody going to go back and read Bruce Springsteen's lyrics to I'm on Fire? Hey, little girl, is your daddy home? All that. Like, it's just these people will do anything, I'm used to it at this point. They're just not smart enough to realize all they're doing. These people are just basically my promo machine, because people that like me love me, and no one likes Kid Rock. They either love me or people hate me. And the people that love me, all these people do is amplify anything I have going on, so people go, oh, Kid Rock's playing a halftime, where do I watch it? So thank you, haters.
I'm one of the guys that loves Kid Rock. He's a true American icon, in my opinion. Kid Rock was then asked, could he ever work with Jay-Z?
Well, for a second, if the NFL really wanted to, stick to its stated goals, they clearly want to go global. I understand that. Grow their business, go for it. I'm not in agreement with it, but go for it. I mean, there's a band that's arguably the biggest band in the world that checks all their boxes right in San Francisco, and that would be Metallica. And there's also some great Bay Area rappers like E40 or Too Short. You know what I mean? So it's literally another thing too. When you look at all the performers they had, it's like literally okay to be this outspoken liberal. You still get to perform all this stuff, but on the other side, number one, if you're vocal like things with me, they don't want anything to do with you, but they want you to shut up. That's what they want. You can have your values, but just shut up about them. Don't be vocal anywhere with them, because all these things and award shows and everything else, we don't want you to have any part of what we're doing. So, I don't want to play in their stupid sandbox anyway, so.
Kid Rock was then asked about the first song he performed in his halftime show on YouTube. Haters claiming that the sound and the vocals was out of sync.
Yeah, so it was out of sync. And actually, just to have some fun with the haters, I can't answer all the trolls, but it's going to be some fun. My DJ, who actually raps that song with me, he was not lit up. He's coming to Nashville tonight, flying in, and we're going to do that live in my living room, and I'm going to post it tomorrow and show people exactly how this works. Because number one, if it would have been a lip syncing, like people are trying to, the left is trying to throw me under the bus again, the mainstream media and social media tries to amplify it, it would have been super easy to sync it up if it was pre-recorded. It was very difficult for the Turning Point production crew, who, by the way, I can't say enough good things about, but this was very difficult for them. I'm jumping around the stage like a rabid monkey, rapping my song, and I'm taking breaths, and my DJ's filling in the other parts of it, and it was I even told them when I saw the rough cut, I was like, you guys got to work on that sync. It's off. So it was just a syncing issue that they had, and I know they tried to get it right. It was very difficult, but I'll answer all the haters tomorrow, and then we'll put them back in the shut up and go back to trying to report the fake news.
Man, my man Kid Rock had all the moves working. He's not a spring chicken like he used to be, but as you can see, he's jumping around, doing what he do. That's the man, Kid Rock. Let me know what you guys think. Who had a better performance? Kid Rock or Bad Bunny? Drop a comment. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow God, not culture.